All right, thank you for joining me today, Ginger. One thing that Ginger does in her class is she's really great at having routines and song plays. And so part of this video is I wanted to emphasize the routines for the younger class. This is the pre-K kindergarten class for the younger kids. One routine that I think would be most beneficial is, well, actually having consistent routines each week, regardless of the teacher, will help with these younger students. And then starting off with, as the kids are dismissed from the cafeteria, going to the bathroom. And so I know that this can be a transition that most of the kids line up by by the library first. Yeah, by the library first before going in. And so it might even be in the beginning when they're lining up, the teacher comes and says, okay, actually for our class, we're going to do a bathroom break. And even if they say they don't have to use the bathroom, maybe it's just, we're just going to wash hands. Like you can use the bathroom if you need to. If not, we're just going to wash hands before we enter the library. And this will take a little bit of time, but which also might help to get a little bit of movement out of the kids as they have just been sitting in service with worship for about 15 minutes or so. So this may also help with that as well, getting their bodies to move a little bit. But so after the bathroom and they enter class, I know that when Ginger and Yumiko teach, they often start off with playtime. And then right after playtime, they do something really special with the kids that Ginger is going to share with us today. So yeah, Ginger, you can share with us what you do.
So they're playing, and so we say, okay, let's clean up and put the toys away. So we sing, clean up, everybody clean up, clean up, clean up, everybody do your share. And then gather them in the circle or at the tables for the lesson. And then a lot of times we'll start with the finger plays and we say, this is our church and here is the steeple. Open the door and see all the people. And then we'll do, again, these are mother's knives and forks. Here is mother's table. Here is sister's looking glass. And here is baby's cradle. And then I'll move into maybe this little light of mine. And we say, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine it under a lulu, yes, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine it under a lulu, yes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bush, oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bush, oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. No one's going to it out. I'm gonna let it shine. No one's going to it out. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then we'll sing Jesus Loves Me. And then, or we'll also sing Twinkle, Twinkle. And sometimes I'll ask them what they would like to sing. And then we'll sing one of the songs that they suggest. Sometimes they'll go ABC. They love to sing ABC or Old MacDonald.
Yeah.
And then we go into our lesson.
Mm-hmm. Thanks so much for sharing, Ginger. That's huge. And right, we're just recognizing too that this younger class is the dynamic has changed a little bit, right? We have more younger students, and many of whom are not even in preschool or in daycare at all. So these fun little songs with little hand motions and even learning how to do this, right, is huge. And getting the kids to move around and learn new skills with their hands. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, Ginger was working in elementary schools for a very long time as a librarian, correct?
30 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
In the library. As a library.
Yeah. And she's a grandmother. And so yeah, we can benefit from this wealth of knowledge and yeah, just with our keiki. So thank you so much, Ginger.
Thank you, Angelina.